ready to take off, and we're gonna have to turn off this vlog, but Pastor Ryan wanted to just say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you.
We're excited for this adventure. Can't wait to share it with you guys.
What do you want, man? New York City?
Yeah! What do you want from me?
Yeah, I'm up at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Brought me back to that.
Back in the mid-60s, like 64, 65, it used to be the World's Fair there.
Oh, okay.
I remember as a kid, I used to go there. It was so fun for me. It was like, wow, this is great. It's like Disneyland, you know, it says. It ain't nothing happening even in the Bronx, man.
Nothing good but Yankees games in the Bronx?
Yeah, that's where Yankees at, in the Bronx. Okay, that's where Yankee Stadium's at.
And I'm most definitely from.
Alright, so we just got dropped off. We are now walking around New York City. So here's Pastor Ryan. We are off on this adventure. We're not exactly sure where we're gonna go or what's gonna happen, but guess what? You're gonna be there, and so we're excited to see where we're gonna go. So we just arrived here. We are at Union Square here in New York City in what part? What are the East Village?
East Village.
In East Village, and one of my favorite parts about New York City or being anywhere with a ton of population is people watching, seeing all of the people, and you can look around and you can see so much diversity, so many different people from different backgrounds, people with different shoes, different clothing, different perspectives, all these different things. And so we're gonna show you some of those really cool things. And when we look at people inside of life, we see all of these different perspectives. We evaluate people from this human perspective, and so we can see them for what we can see on the outside, what we can see exhibited from the way they dress, the way they look, who they are, where we're at. And so we're gonna take a look and we're gonna see some of those people today in New York City. We are riding, we are getting off at 42nd Street, and we'll see where this takes us next. So in Arizona, when it rains, we get super excited. When you are in New York City and it starts to rain, I don't know how to feel. Is this an exciting feeling, or am I about to get drenched? We're finding out. We're coming up on the Empire State Building here. Everybody's definitely moving with a little bit more urgency as it starts to rain, but you know, we're good. We're from Arizona. We can handle this rain. Seems like the biggest challenge is to decide what to eat in New York City. There are so many options everywhere we go, and so we're trying to make that decision right now. Pastor Ryan's gonna Yelp and see what amazing wisdom he can find. Any good hits?
Tony's D. Napoli. It's 2,000 people can't be wrong.
2,000 people can't be wrong. You heard it here. So, pizza?
Pizza.
All right, pizza it is. You know, you can't go to New York City without getting some souvenirs. Got a little Carlos bakery shop. Gonna go get some delicious, amazing cookies. Pastor Ryan are here at the Feast of San Gennaro, we think? Gennaro, there we go. So we're gonna check it out and see what some of these street vendors have. As we walk through the Italian San, don't remember what the name of it is, meatballs with spaghetti on the inside. Now that's new to me. I've never tried one of those. As I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking about how when God looks at us, He sees people and He sees us so differently than we see ourselves. Like, we see all the differences on the outside and we see everyone from a human perspective, but God, He sees everyone from His perspective. He sees that we aren't living the life that He made us to live, that we aren't living the life that He intended for us, that we have this brokenness in our relationship with Him, that we have this brokenness in our life, that we're not able to live with the joy and the happiness and the purpose that God intended for us. And so when God looks at us, He sees this beautiful creation, this thing that He loves, but He sees brokenness because He doesn't see us on the outside. He sees us on the inside, that we have this need for Him, that we are alone, that in being alone, that we are not getting to experience life the way He intended for us to. So when God looked at us and He saw that, He looks around and He sees all this diversity and all these beautiful, amazing people, and He says, you know what, I'm going to send my Son, and I'm going to reconcile. I'm going to bring them back to me. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things, that when God sees us, He saw someone that He wanted, someone that He wanted to be in a relationship with, and that He sent His Son. He sent God in the flesh to come down to earth. So if God looks at us and He sees us and He says, I have plans and I have a purpose for them, what's our purpose now that we have a relationship with God? Well, our purpose is to say, come back to God, to invite people onto the ride, to invite people back into a relationship with God, for them to understand the purpose that God has. As all of these people are preparing to ride a train, and as they're all preparing to ride off and head back to their home, our purpose is to invite the people in the world around us into a relationship with God, to say, come back to God, come experience the life that God intended for you, come get on the train, come be a part of the family of God, come have a home forever, eternally in heaven. See, as a follower of Christ, my purpose is not to look on the outside, to look at all of these different people and to just see them on the outside, to see their background, to see who they are or where they come from. But my purpose is to see them as God does. People that are in need of a Savior, in need of Jesus to come into their life and to begin something new, to reconcile, to bring them back to God. So my hope and my prayer is for us is that as we go through life, that we will be doing exactly that. We'll be saying, come back to God. To our friends in our school, to our family members, to those on our sports team with us, that everywhere we go, that because we have been made new, we've been made different, because God has come in and saved us from the brokenness and the pain and the isolation that we experience, that we'll be able to go into the world and that we'll be able to bring hope and joy and love into the world around us. So let us together tell people to come back to God, who loves them and cares about them. Hey, what's up guys? We are at the end of our journey and I am so glad that you were part of this journey and that you are going to invite people to come back to God. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I cannot wait to see how God is going to work in and through each one of your lives. And so from me and Pastor Ryan, we just want to say thanks for checking out this video.